Imagine you're trying a new type of food you've never tasted before. Sometimes you take a bite and it's delicious. Other times it might not suit your taste buds. The new gen animes are creating a similar vibe. For some, it's like finding a new favorite dish that brings excitement and enjoyment. They connect with the characters, the storylines, and the animation style, and it becomes a memorable experience. On the other hand, for a different group of viewers, especially the old school anime fans, the new anime might not be their cup of tea. It's as if the flavors just don't blend well for them. They might not feel connected to the characters or the plot, or perhaps the animation style doesn't resonate with their preferences. This leads to a sense of disappointment or a feeling that the anime didn't meet their expectations. To put it simply, the new anime isn't able to entertain the way the old school anime did. It's like the new gen anime is 50-50, not being able to quench the thirst for entertainment entirely. Do you also think so? Well, it would be better if we dug into the details and found out the real truth. So, without further ado, let's get started. Anime as an art form has evolved significantly over time. The transition from the classics to the modern age has brought about various changes in storytelling, character development, and thematic exploration. The dynamic shift between older and newer anime is worth exploring. It shows how storytelling in the past was often more intricate, while contemporary anime sometimes grapples with the oversaturation of certain themes. The ongoing debate within the anime community centers around whether older anime surpasses its newer counterparts in quality. The 90s are often seen as the dividing line between old and new anime, but for our purposes, we'll focus on the post-2010 era as the distinction. In this context, older anime has the upper hand. However, this doesn't mean modern anime has no value. Vintage anime simply has a wider rank of strengths. This is due to better storytelling, less emphasis on flashy action, and more refined artistry that relies less on CGI. Modern 3D models might look polished but can feel industrial and lackluster, especially when animation lacks fluidity, making even high-quality textures seem rigid. However, anime in the old days tended to reuse character designs more, showing studio comfort. So, let's understand why new anime is 50-50. A treat to memory. Well, character development in older anime wasn't always better, but it consistently drove the narrative. Animators took time to tell stories, boosting memorable experiences. And of course, nostalgia plays a big role in old anime's appeal, despite its flaws. When considering old school anime, various titles across genres come to mind. Decades-old series are cherished by fans, and new enthusiasts also enjoy them. The same cannot be said for many contemporary anime. In fact, most current series lack lasting impact. They might gain initial popularity and buzz, but the hype fades with time, leading to obscurity. Even cherished modern titles often struggle to match the enduring appeal of classics. When modern fans suggest that old school enthusiasts favor classics due to nostalgia, they're correct. Nostalgia undeniably contributes to the ongoing success of vintage anime. Revisiting beloved old series offers comfort, often revealing new layers to appreciate. While some criticize nostalgia, it enhances old school anime. It enables fans to relive simpler times when anime was a thrilling novelty. Classic anime like Monster, Dragon Ball Z, Naruto, Inuyasha, and Death Note hold a special place in the heart of otakus. They possess a unique charm that newer anime struggle to capture. This debate continues even in 2023, whether due to nostalgia or genuine superiority. In the depth of narratives. Another highlight is the intricate narratives of old anime, as seen in Monster. Monster exemplifies the depth found in classic anime, as also seen in Death Note and Code Geass. Older anime from the 20th century often excelled at crafting intricate narratives that engaged viewers on multiple levels. The storytelling was layered, allowing for gradual character development and a more immersive experience. Series like Cowboy Bebop showcased profound explorations of identity, existentialism, and the human psyche. The emphasis on unique and thought-provoking plots gave viewers a sense of intellectual satisfaction, sparking discussions that lasted long after the credits rolled. On the other hand, the decline in depth in modern shows results from overproduction, a reduced focus on quality storytelling, and rushing to meet content demands. Quality over quantity. Between the 1960s and 2000s, studios spent more time creating anime compared to current shows. Old shows remain relevant due to the careful creation process. They had time to become timeless pieces. However, not all shows can excel just because of extended production times. Although demand has increased lately, new anime often lacks the necessary time and attention. This is clear in cases like Darling in the Franxx, which started strong but suffered later due to rushed production. Today, anime is larger than before, and it's clear that fans can access more titles than in the past. This has positives and negatives, as the saturated market has decreased the quality of many series. In the era of old school anime, it was tougher to find, yet, with fewer annual releases, more attention was given to each series. As a result, numerous older anime boast better quality than the newer ones, showing that quality outweighs quantity. Availability versus diversity. Modern anime boasts improved animation, voice acting, and heightened accessibility for interested viewers, particularly in the West. Both Japanese and Western anime aficionados benefit from increased availability through online streaming. This shift is most significant for Western enthusiasts, who had limited exposure to Japanese anime on broadcast TV during the 20th century. Previously, anime was mainly accessible via VHS, often necessitating bootleg copies to satisfy fans. Presently, modern anime is readily accessible in the digital age for Western followers. Western anime fans have specialized streaming platforms devoted to Japanese anime, led by Crunchyroll and HiDive, offering a multitude of series and episodes. Although a few older anime series are available for streaming, they remain in the minority. Streaming was non-existent during the 1980s and 1990s for distributing these series. Prominent platforms such as Netflix, Hulu, and Amazon Prime Video also showcase newer anime series, significantly increasing their visibility among new fans. Notably, Netflix has recently expanded its anime selection, housing numerous exclusive series in its catalog. You see, accessibility nowadays is way ahead of the old days, but with its increased availability, modern anime has lost its diversity. Modern anime covers various genres, with isekai, shonen, and comedy being dominant. Niche genres like shoujo or mecha have less representation. In contrast, old-school anime had a wider range, offering rich options in each genre. And we mustn't forget that old anime introduced new elements, explored unique themes, and pushed boundaries. Classics like Dragon Ball and Sailor Moon set standards and still inspire modern anime. They played a crucial role in shaping today's medium. Works like 2006 Code Geass remain appealing due to their distinctiveness and innovative storytelling. These classics introduced fresh concepts, making replication less common compared to modern anime. Animation versus storytelling. Both Japanese and Western animation studios have improved their animation techniques as technology has advanced, like computers and high-definition visuals. These older anime pioneered animation techniques and visual styles that influenced modern anime but appear dated now. Technology evolves rapidly. In 20 years, the current series might seem outdated to younger fans accustomed to Demon Slayer and Attack on Titan. While older anime did their best with available resources, they couldn't simply match the innovation of modern series that push animation boundaries. Every aspect of creating Japanese anime has progressed since the 1990s, thanks to advanced sound recording, computerized animation, high-definition displays, and more. Even top classic anime like Neon Genesis Evangelion struggle to rival the animation in Demon Slayer and Jujutsu Kaisen. Studios like Ufotable and MAPPA excel in this field, crafting visuals that flow seamlessly and capturing dynamic angles. Modern production values extend to sound, enhancing immersion. Today's anime feature realistic sound effects, replacing fake-sounding impacts with authentic audio. This sound evolution also applies to voice acting, improving English dubs notorious for tonal inconsistencies and poor lip sync. While many prefer Japanese audio, better English dubs bridge the gap. Digital animation's rise benefits anime with improved quality and fluidity. However, classic cel animation remains incomparable. Despite being outdated, this style remains effective. Some of the most visually appealing anime use this old cel animation technique. Many fans still prefer it over the modern computer animation. But you know what? Although older anime's visuals may not impress, they excel in storytelling. They emphasize intricate plots and depth within story arcs, often making them more unique than newer series. Longer episode counts allow old-school anime to slowly develop stories, creating greater impact. Fans who can overlook dated visuals will appreciate complex narratives and classics. Repetitive content. The new generation of anime comes with its own set of strengths and challenges. The advancements in animation technology have opened the doors to visually stunning worlds and dynamic action sequences. However, as the industry has expanded, certain trends have emerged, leading to a saturation of similar storylines. One notable example is the influx of isekai anime, where protagonists are transported to a parallel fantasy world. While some of these series offer refreshing takes on the trope, others resort to formulaic plots, giving rise to criticism of repetitive narratives. The depth of storytelling in older anime allowed for thorough character exploration and philosophical themes, but it could sometimes lead to a slower pace that demanded patience from viewers. On the other hand, the fast-paced nature of many modern anime series ensures that audiences remain engaged, but this sometimes comes at the cost of sacrificing profound philosophical musings. The saturation of certain themes in newer anime, like the aforementioned isekai trend, can result in creating stagnation. However, these trends also present opportunities for creators to put unique spins on familiar concepts. Well, the debate between old generation and new generation anime is fertile ground for discussion. It sparks conversations that touch on personal preferences, nostalgia, and the evolution of storytelling. This kind of division of opinion is actually quite common in the world of entertainment. Different people have different tastes, and what one person adores might not resonate with another. This diversity of perspectives is what makes discussions about shows, movies, and anime so interesting. It's a blend of colors on a canvas. Some colors might pop for you, while others might not stand out as much. In the end, whether the new anime is a hit or a miss largely depends on individual preferences. It's not a simple good or bad judgment, rather, it's a complex interplay of personal tastes, expectations, and experiences. So, if you're thinking about trying out this new anime, remember, you might just find yourself on one side of the 50-50, either happily immersed in its world or feeling like it wasn't quite your thing.